What's up, you guys? It's your boy the Mr. Sneaker Geek, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video is all about sneaker care. How do you keep your shoes clean? How do you keep them ready to wear? And how do you keep them maintained properly? So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 pro tips on how to keep your shoes clean, ready to wear, and always maintained properly. And as an added bonus, I'm also going to give you 3 of my favorite things that I think every sneakerhead should have in their collection. Stay tuned. Now, if you're new to my world, welcome. If you are returning to my world, welcome back. All right, it goes without saying, if you like the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you get all of the notifications for any time I drop new content. And if you're a real one, all right, make sure you tell somebody else, that tell somebody else, that tell somebody else to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, without further ado, let's get this video going. Now, this video has been highly requested, okay? Most people that know me, some people commented on the last video about how immaculate my closet is. Part of the reason to that is that I'm a little bit OCD. Everything has its own place. Everything has to be a certain way. Things have to be clean. I'm just weird like that. But these pro tips that I'm going to give you guys, they are good tips that will help you keep your shoes in good condition, make sure that they last, and also make sure that you're ready to wear. I mean, nobody wants to go out and be looking like some trash. Not saying that you're going to look like trash, but I mean, I'm just going to be honest. If you like me, the first thing you look at is a person's shoes. And how they keep their shoes clean and maintained says a lot about them. I mean, I'm not going to judge you out loud, but I'm going to judge you. So, here we go. Tip number 1. Tip is a really simple one, okay? And that is finding the best cleaning kit or cleaning product or products that work for you. Now, if you are somebody that's just starting out and you really are looking for a good kit to start getting into the process of keeping your shoes clean, my suggestion is the Rejuvenator kit, which I don't know the specific name of it. I will drop the link in the description box below. But Rejuvenator has one of the best cleaning solutions on the market. I love Rejuvenator's cleaning kit. I've used Jason Mark's solution. It was okay. It didn't get sudsy enough for me. It was like I was using water. But I know a lot of people that swear by it. It's all about personal preference. But mine is Rejuvenator. I would suggest if you're just starting out, get you a good kit, a good starter kit. The Rejuvenator kit comes with 3 brushes, 1 medium bristle brush, 1 soft bristle brush, 1 stiff bristle brush. It also comes with a microfiber towel, and I think the one that I bought had like shoe trees and like these pouches that you put your shoes in, and you can actually put them in the washer. It's a great kit to buy. I think it was like less than $100. However, if you are somebody that does not have $100, but you want to make sure you're keeping your shoes clean and maintained, there's something else that you can do as well. Go to your local Walmart, go to Target, anywhere, all right? Get you a medium bristle brush, a soft bristle brush, and a stiff bristle brush, all right? You can get a microfiber towel for like $2. They're not that expensive. And what you can use for a cleaning solution, hear me out, don't judge me, okay? But I've been doing this a minute. A mild dish detergent, all right? Specifically, if you're gonna go this route, Palmolive and Palmolive Pure and Clear. The reason that I chose those is because if you use Dawn dishwashing liquid, Dawn cuts grease, so you already know it's a bit abrasive. But Palmolive is really a gentle detergent. It's really good on different surfaces, and honestly, it's not heavily concentrated, but it's concentrated enough to create a good sud and get your shoes clean and making sure that they are in tip-top condition. I have used it before in times that I've run out of solution. It works well. It doesn't leave that super sticky, greasy residue, but it makes sure that your shoes are clean and ready to go. But whatever you use, it's all up to you. You just need a good cleaning product, plain and simple. All right, and that brings me to pro tip number 2. Number 2, okay. Some people will call this overkill, but it works for me, and I promise you, if you start doing it, it will work for you too. All right. I typically clean my shoes after every other wear. Depending on what kind of shoe it is, if it's a white shoe, I clean it after every wear. Okay. If you're not gonna clean it after every wear, at least wipe it down after every wear. Take a little cleaning resolution into a nice microfiber towel and just kind of wipe down your shoes. But I kind of do a deep clean after every other wear. Some people may say that is overkill, but there are a lot of good effects to that, and I will tell you what they are. So not only does cleaning after every wear or every other wear keep the shoes clean and ready to go and ready to wear and fly and crispy, it also helps to slow down the oxidizing process. Now, a lot of people have heard of oxidizing. In layman's terms, it keeps your whites from yellowing. It keeps the ice bottoms from yellowing. Those things are going to happen naturally because it's just normal. Oxidizing is normal. But what happens is that it's the first time that you wear shoes and you wear them out in the elements, it immediately starts to break down the chemical components of the different things like the paint. Okay, you don't really see this with leathers, but you do see it with painted surfaces. You do see it with ice bottoms. Once the dirt has come in contact with those chemical components, it starts to break down. Okay, and when it breaks down over time, it will yellow. Again, normal process. It just happens. After you wear a shoe once or twice, it's never going to look brand new again, and that's fine. But what cleaning after every wear and every other wear does is it helps to slow down that process, because when you take off your shoes and you just put them in the closet and you leave them there, that dirt becomes ground in. And once it's ground in, it starts to, really react with the oxygen in the air. And once it reacts, it changes its chemical compound. So what cleaning does is it lifts that dirt, it keeps it from being stuck on, and over time, even though it's going to oxidize, it's not going to oxidize as fast because the chemical compound, it continues to break down as you clean it. I'm not a science major, but I mean, that's about the best way that I can explain it, okay? So cleaning after every wear is not just about keeping your shoes clean. It's also about helping your shoes not become oxidized as fast as they normally would. Now, my third pro tip, my second favorite thing is this. Which some people think it's overkill, but it's really not. I like to store my shoes in plastic shoe boxes. Now, this particular plastic shoe box is made by the Container Store. They're fairly, I won't say inexpensive. They're inexpensive in my mind, but they may be expensive to other people. All right. You can get a case of 10 for like 49 bucks. That's not that expensive. Again, in my mind, it's not that expensive. But the reason that I use the plastic shoe boxes, again, they're an investment. Your shoes are an investment. You want them taken care of, so why not invest in your investment? Not only are they aesthetically pleasing and make your closet look cool and give it a nice look, they are also much more protective than the cardboard shoe boxes. Now, I don't want to freak nobody out, okay? But I have seen before where people have kept their shoes stored in the plastic shoe boxes, and in the wintertime, bugs, particularly spiders, like to find warm places to reside, okay? More importantly, brown recluses and black widows love dark spaces. So they get into shoe boxes, they get into your shoes, and then you put your shoes on, you don't realize there's a bug in your shoes. Again, I don't want to freak nobody out, but it happens, right? The plastic shoe boxes are much more protective. It is so much harder for anything to get in them, including dirt. So I started putting my shoes in plastic containers. I've been doing this for a while. I got put on, I can't remember who put me onto these, but I got put on by somebody. Now, most sneakerheads you see use the drop front shoe boxes. They're great, but if you're in a place that you don't have a lot of room, they are not that great, because you really need some room for them to kind of sit on the wall and all of that. But this is a great alternative. These are, I think, inexpensive. You can get a case of 10 for like $49.99. I think the first time I bought like $400 worth of boxes. That's gonna sound crazy to some of y'all, but you know what? My shoes are my investment, so why not invest in my investment? So I will leave the link to those in the description box, and you can go check them out. But pro tip number 4. Number 4 is a combination tip, but it's really a big one that a lot of people miss. Crep protect all the way. All right. For those of you that know, you know. All right. Crep Protect, though I don't like some of their other product, the Crep Protect product is one of the best on the market. Okay. For my Yeezy wearers, for my my Jordan 4 wearers, okay? For any of those shoes that are non-leather, I suggest you get Crep Protect, okay? It protects them from getting stained. It's water repellent. It is really not even anything else I need to say about that. Crep protects your shoes all the way, all right? That's it in a nutshell. And the next piece to that, which this is a really big one, okay? And people miss this one too. So when you get new shoes and you open up the box and they smell all good and you ready to put your foot in them and you untie them and all the good stuff, the number one thing people do that they should not do, they throw away the freaking cardboard trees. Stop throwing those away. If you're gonna throw those away, guys, get yourself a good shoe tree. All right. The reason that you want to do this is because it helps keeping your shoes in their best form. I never throw away my cardboard shoe trees, okay? And as they get worn, I actually have shoe trees. You can go to any shoe store and find them. Sometimes you can look on Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive on Amazon. But get yourself some good shoe trees if you throw away the cardboard ones. But after every wear and you put them back in the box, put the shoe trees back in the shoe. They're not just for decoration. They're not just to look nice. They are actually for a purpose. They are to help keep the form of the shoes. One shoe in particular that if you don't keep with shoe trees in them, they will lose their form is Jordan 1s. Specifically, that really soft leather material, like the ones on the pine greens. Those were horrible in retaining their shape, but keeping shoe trees in them helps to keep the shape retained. It helps them keep a nice form, and it just helps them keep them looking nice over time. So that pro tip is like 2 mixed in 1. But you guys, Crep Protect and keep the shoe trees. Make sure your shoe trees are in your shoes. All right, keep them good form. And last but not least, travel. All right, this is a question I get asked a lot. How do I make sure my shoes are ready to go for travel? Well, give me 1 second. All right, so when it comes to traveling, first off, anybody that knows me knows I am a sucker for a good bag. All right, whether it's a Michael Kors, whether it's a Coach. I can't afford a Gucci, so it'll have to be a Gotcha. I can't afford a Louis, it'll be a Lois. But I'm a sucker for a good bag, okay? And two of my favorites, I think that everybody should have in their closet, whether you're a sneakerhead or you're not. The Shrine Weekender, which I will do a review on sometime later. Just gonna set that to the side. And my private label duffel. Now, both of these bags offer different characteristics, okay? But they are some of the best travel bags you can buy. The reason that I brought these up, number one, because it is my third favorite thing. I am so in love with these bags. I have had them for a while. I've actually influenced people to buy them, and they have bought them, and they have loved them. But also because a lot of sneakerheads just, it bugs me. When they're traveling, they're using their suitcases and they find odd ways to put their shoes in their suitcases to travel, which is fine, okay? Do your thing. But number one, the private label duffel. Again, I will do a review on this at some point. It's been around for a while. So even if you don't want to watch my review, you can go search on YouTube, Google. There are all kinds of reviews on this bag. What I love about this bag, and what I often do, is when I'm traveling, I pack my clothes in a suitcase and I put all my shoes in this duffel bag. Because you can compartmentalize your shoes. All right, it holds up to 4 different pairs, up to a size 16. It's like a sneaker suitcase. I mean, this is why it's one of my favorite things. Of course, I'm a man that needs options. I don't know what I'm gonna wear from one second to the next. So this allows me to travel with my options. It is TSA approved, so you can use it as a carry-on, okay? It has a laptop compartment. Again, I said I was gonna review later. I'm not gonna review it now, but one of my favorite things, it also helps to protect your shoes when you are traveling, to keep them from getting smushed, losing their form, getting dirty, all of that good stuff. One of my favorite items. You should check it out. And this one, the reason that I love this one so much is because if you're going on a weekend getaway and you don't want to carry another suitcase, you just want all of your stuff together, best bag to buy. It has one side that you can put your clothes in, one side you can put 2 pairs of sneakers in. Again, not gonna review it right now. I will review it at a later date. But those are my last favorite things, and I always bring those up because a part of sneaker care is knowing how to care for them and maintain them when you are traveling. You need a good bag for your sneakers. All right, again, it's your investment. So why not have a good bag? Or why not have a good investment for your investment? All right, and there you have it. My 5 pro tips to keeping your shoes clean, crispy, ready to wear at all times, and also keeping them maintained. All right, shoes are your investment. Invest in your investment. All right, all the items that I showed you in the video, I will leave a link in the description box below. Be sure to hit me up on Instagram if you have any questions. Leave a comment below. First off, if you are not following me on Instagram, you should be. All right, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead, hit that link in the description box. Follow me on Instagram, you guys. All right, thanks for tuning into this video, you guys. Hope you enjoyed the content. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. All right, turn on the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram. Link in the description box below. All right, always remember, be classy, be cool, be you. Stay drippy, my friends.